this video is for all of you old heads that remember the old YouTube. Now I'm being honest, I'm being serious right now. If you remember, like, you know, the old days of YouTube or the old days of drama, where one big story was a drama of LionMaker being a dirty nonce a bit, then you remember, you know, how massive that was. Because it was like, most, like, people make jokes about, like, nowadays of, you know, like Minecraft YouTubers being, you know, like liking kids a bit too much, mingling with, you know, the kid fan bases. But honestly, I feel like one huge, you know, contribution to that story, to that joke, was, you know, LionMaker, because most people, you know, that get, you know, found out or back then for grooming or having a relationship with a kid fan, it mainly stays on Discord. But with LionMaker, it was so much worse, you know, going from like, you know, grooming the girl at 14, being with her for a couple of years, and even flying her out to Belgium so you could fuck her. Like that, if that story happened now, that'd be insane. I mean, like, with the I'm Alex drama, that was massive, you know, some nice guy being a fucking psychopath. But, you know, with LionMaker back then, it's way much, you know, fucking violent and even worse. Not violent, but, you know, way more shocking. I still can't forget, like, the Colossus crazy interview where, you know, he filleted him like a rabbit. He got him down so bad. Like, every point he tried to make, you know, to Colossal to, like, respond to him made no sense. And he was like in actual shadows mentally. So, like, he could make no good point that made any sense. But I bring him up now, years later, because, like, you know, everyone believed that, you know, he would never make a comeback online. Like, he would never show his face, never make any videos, but he hasn't so far. But the biggest, you know, peak that we've all gotten recently at him coming back was him, I don't know why, but him coming back, or, you know, like making an introduction on the H3 Discord, where he actually went on a call, showed his face, and talked about his history. I have no idea why. Like, I don't know what the background is. I mean, this whole story came from his Reddit post, you know, like on the r/H3 Productions. It's actually insane. Somewhere along this post, it talks about how potentially he went to the H3 Discord because, you know, like Ethan hates Keemstar, so that's why, you know, he probably felt safer, you know, considering like how the whole drama of LionMaker, the whole story came from, you know, like Keemstar sparked it by accusing him of being a pedophile. You know, it started from there. So maybe like he would find more safety with, you know, with Ethan Klein's fan base. Well, he didn't, because, you know, when he came on, you know, he didn't have like the Discord profile saying LionMaker. That would make no sense. He played as someone else called Leonardo, Nomado Leo, whatever. And, you know, like, he was just like a normal guy on there. And I don't know what compelled him, but he went on a call, like an actual FaceTime call on the Discord, where he talked to people, and there's actually like a half an hour recording of, you know, people talking to him and how, like, he was trying to find sympathy from them about a story where I have, like, in his story, like, he actually gives like an exact, you know, point-to-point recounting of what he did before, but like he never made it clear that he was a LionMaker. So I'm guessing he was trying to, like, you know, he was trying to like tell a story for every point, you know, like every exact detail to get his sympathy, but he wanted to heavily avoid giving out his name, because the second anyone knew they was LionMaker, then yeah, they would just leave him, or they would record him, you know, put it online, which did happen right now. But funny enough, the person that recorded this only realized they were LionMaker at the very end. Like, after half an hour, they realized, oh shit, this is him. And it's fun. I'm gonna show the video in just a second, because I mean, it's half an hour. I'll give, you know, the main big points about it, because it's very unsettling. But anyway, yeah, it felt so bizarre, like how throughout the whole video, like, he's actually crying, like, and you can see like his fat British face, you know, breaking down in tears, being so sad. But like, it was the exact same shit like in the interview with Colossal, where he very heavily tries to like make you feel bad for him because he's mentally ill, he can't control himself, and he's in shadows mentally, you know, absolutely fucked. And it was the exact same shit here, you know, after like, I mean, that story, you know, was like 8 years ago. He's still doing the same shit now. Very bizarre. And again, I don't know what like his end goal was with this. Because if he's trying to like make a comeback, There's no way he could when everyone know when his voice and face is very like recognizable. I'm not sure if in this video people like people could clearly hear his voice, but I'm not sure if they knew his face. Oh wait, no, they did, yeah, because the guy, I'll show in a second, but the very last couple of minutes, the person recording, like they look up the YouTube Wikipedia for LionMaker, and they put the pictures of faces side by side, and they're like, oh shit, this is him. Okay, let me talk about the video right now. So again, like I said, he starts off being very sad, then you make some sympathy, and the room he's in, he looks so miserable right now. Apart from his face being so fucking mashed in because he's so sad. The room he's in looks so bizarre. Like he's in a huge living room, and the only light source is a crack light in the corner of the kitchen. You can barely see it. Apart from him making this corner uncomfortable, because even if you don't know the history, even if you don't know, LionMaker, someone trying to, get sympathy from telling a story of them being 24 and being with a 17-year-old girl, also, somewhere, with a huge year age gap, and, they introduce the story as, him meeting her when she was 14. In any scenario, even without the context of, who they are, that's still fucking disgusting and will make you uncomfortable. But the people, they try to talk to him, I guess, they feel bad for him initially, but as the video goes on, even before they realize who he is, they're like, yeah, you're just fucked. I mean, they understand, he's going to therapy for all this shit, but at the same time, how bad can you really feel for a pedophile, especially, with his story? Oh yeah, now as well, I found the other part of people, pointed out as being very bizarre. I don't know why, but he tries to use the explanation that he's gay. I don't know when he made that point. I mean, it's probably from the past, but now he's saying that he's gay, and somehow that has a connection with his, his sexuality.
No. You were born with terrible.
No. This is the biggest misconception, is that the only reason I was attracted to her was because of circumstance, right? Because this is something that I've talked over and over and over and over. I'm actually.
With a professional?
Yeah.
Or just on the
internet? No. I don't know if this is gonna help, but I'm actually gay. I actually prefer to be with a guy, and the fact that she was.
Because even later in the video, he explains how the girl he was with, the 17-year-old, whatever age she was, much younger, he wasn't attracted to kids, but he was just attracted to her and only her. Again, it makes no reason. I watched the whole video for half an hour. I didn't really get much in. But it's not my fault, because this guy, his reasoning explanation is so fucked. It actually makes no sense for an average person. I might just be dumb, I can barely listen to shit. But I got nothing from this video. I didn't get any sympathy. I mainly just laughed at him, at how red and mashed in his face is from crying. But yeah, that's the whole story. Or as of now, I mean, there's not much, because he didn't really make a huge introduction. If you made a Mama Max video being like, guys, I'm back, I'm gonna be better than ever, I'm gonna redeem myself. He didn't do that. Someone here in this post, they made a good point, how some people in the H3 Discord, they are 13 or underage, so potentially, LionMaker came over there to find some fans, some young people potentially, and maybe that's why he came in the first place. Aside from the reasoning as well, that maybe he would find some safety with the H3 fan base. So that could be another reason as well, because it is a possibility. I mean, even the person that made this said that they don't care for people like this, because people this fucked, like monsters, they never change. And any sort of redemption is more like a wolf in sheep's clothing. To just do it again. I feel like that is true. And even if you want to make a comeback, again, I've never known any connection between him and Ethan or H3, so I don't know why you'd come here. Especially, also, I mean, I guess he was trying to be more honest of who he is, but then again, he never made clear who he was, because he knew if people knew who he was actually, LionMaker, yeah, they won't interact with him. And again, if you want to make his whole image online much better, I guess, like he could make a video or just explain himself better. But the fact that he tried to like sneak into your Discord and like get his story out there while keeping his identity secret, yeah, that's way more bizarre. I mean, from what I know, like this is his first comeback to, the internet since like years ago. I mean, if this is his first one, he might make another one pretty soon, which if he does, the story will evolve. But right now, I have no idea like what his intention is, apart from like maybe this one interaction, like this one call where once you get some sympathy, so people could like understand him. So yeah, my only prediction on like what he's gonna do next is he might come back to the Discord. No, he can actually. He was kicked out. Yeah, the second the person realized that he was a LionMaker, they told the mods and they just kicked him out. So, as well, yeah, like if in that profile he used, he made like a burner one. So if you want to come back, it's like make a new account and try to be more sneaky, try to like not reveal himself much easier, which could like potentially happen. Or if not, he'll go to another Discord where he'll find more success or more sympathy than before. So my message with this is that if you're in some Minecraft Discord, stay vigilant, for any people around, any people with a British name that say they're from Belgium and that had a history with some bad stuff, some very bad stuff. Because all they might just be they might just be the infamous LionMaker from the Minecraft community. You never know unless you get a call with them and you see the fat crying face potentially.